sports fans? This is Steven Hill for JustMyPicks.com, and I'm bringing you a special NFL Week 2 matchup. We have the Manning versus Manning Bowl. Peyton Manning visits little brother Eli Manning in the Big Apple. They're going to be playing at MetLife Stadium. It's going to be a ruckus game, a very jam-packed game. You have the Denver Broncos coming off a big historic victory over the Baltimore Ravens, but I want to touch on that for just a second. A lot of people have lost their minds. A lot of people have gone out and said that, oh, Peyton Manning is the greatest quarterback of all time. I hear that a lot, but I'm going to make this statement, and I'm going to break it down for you. Peyton Manning is not a clutch quarterback when it matters. When it matters in Super Bowls, when it matters in big games in the playoffs, when it really truly matters. Yes, he has one Super Bowl under his belt, but think about it like this. Peyton Manning's been in the NFL since 1998. He's had so many one and dones that it's ridiculous. For the Colts to have had that much talent on offense, he's gone up against Tom Brady several times, lost those, and he's had horrible games. He's had horrific games. And you look across the pond, you see Eli Manning, who has had 2 Super Bowl victories that really, when he's been on that Super Bowl run, he's been almost unstoppable. The team's been unstoppable, whether it's the defense, whether it's the offense, whole nine. So Peyton Manning, I'm not going to be a prisoner of the moment and say your 7 touchdowns was by far the greatest thing in football ever. No, you're a great regular season quarterback, but when it comes to the playoffs, this is when you have to really prove yourself as a playoff quarterback. Yes, you have 1 Super Bowl victory, 2 appearances, 1 loss to the Saints, by the way, but I want to see more. And in this football game, Eli Manning is going to be evenly matched, because his brother is the robot. He does almost everything meticulously. He's does it on time. It's almost precision. Peyton Manning doesn't have a big arm, but he has a rapport with his receivers that give him an advantage over a lot of other quarterbacks because he builds timing, because he builds on a lot of things. Having Eric Decker, Demaryius Thomas, Wes Welker, having Noshawn Moreno back there to run the ball, also having just a slew of tight ends that you can name all day long, that they basically can come in and do and plug into a system and be so in tune with Peyton that they do the job and get the job done. So I'm looking for this game. I'm looking at different factors. I'm looking at the Giants coming off that horrible loss where they turned the ball over 6 times against the Dallas Cowboys. So I'm looking at this game and saying, hey, this is a trap game. But what I am going to say, Wes Welker is still on his team for the Denver Broncos, so I'm thinking the urgency is now. Wes Welker and the Denver Broncos and Peyton Manning will pull off a victory against little brother Eli Manning in the Big Apple in MetLife Stadium. It's just too many factors. Both these offenses are pretty potent. I look at having Victor Cruz for Eli Manning, and I also look at having Hakeem Nicks. And the big question mark is the running back position for the Giants. The Giants don't have a solid running back that they can count on. They let Ahmad Bradshaw go, so that's one of the key factors in me. I saw versus the Cowboys, Wilson couldn't hold on to the ball. 2 big key fumbles that contributed to that loss. So I lost a little faith in the New York Giants, but in this game it will be a close game. I don't see this as a blowout. I see it as a shootout, perhaps. But with the Denver Broncos not having Von Miller, I still don't have a lot of faith in their defense. So I'm picking the Denver Broncos to win a close game. And you can check me out at JustMyPicks.com. You can also follow me on Twitter at JustMyPicksTV. You can also check me out on YouTube, YouTube.com/JustMyPicksTV. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel. Thank you very much for your comments, and please share my videos. God bless.